Hello, this is Alejandro Bratti and William Ali from Unlock Clarity, and welcome to the Spanglish World Networks on Single TV channel 250. Please remember to download both the Single TV app on the respective app stores on iOS and Android devices. While you download, make sure to rate and leave a comment. The app is free and is available in Google Chromecast, Amazon Fire, Roku, and all smart TVs. Today, I know we have been running and doing a lot of things, but we want to connect with the idea of igniting the energetic masculinity. We have been talking last week. We were talking about masculinity, and a week ago also, and we have started to develop some of the ideas of what is that. We are not talking about a gender thing, but some of the energies that sometimes are thought as only masculine, and it's like we have both at the same time working inside of us. And when we connect, for example, to intuition, that's a feminine one. But when we connect with others like passion or purpose, can be more in the masculine side. So, how are you, William?
I will say I'm good. This day
Ah,
got turned around and I'm good.
awesome. So today we are going to, when we are talking about igniting the energetic masculinity and unleashing personal power, we are talking about the inner fire that we have inside of us. That normally is thought as masculine, and that's part of the masculine energies that we are talking here. So when we are talking about that, we want to connect with the okay, how I can ignite the fire inside of me, what is needed to ignite a fire. And just by thinking about that phrase, what comes to the mind is passion and purpose. Uh, so when we start to talk about that, what comes to your mind, William?
Hmm. Passion and purpose. Given the ADHD aspect, what immediately follows passion and purpose is how do I do that? It's like, oh, wow. Yeah. Okay. Um, I have a sense of purpose and I have a passion. Oh, look, a squirrel. Um, some days that's what it feels like. It's like, okay, I'm going to do something. What was it? So, yeah, I'm like, um, I think you're going to have to drive today because, yeah, I'm like swerving all over the road. Fortunately, Franya was driving before we got here. Um,
And that's okay. At the end, when we are talking about passion, igniting the fire is like, okay, the first thing is, do you have a passion? Do you have a passion for what you are doing? Uh, that passion is already there. What happened with that passion that you had at the beginning, and you decided to start a project, and you decided to clean your warehouse and the place that you were cleaning, for example, in your case, William, you have a passion like, yeah, I want to fix this, and suddenly it's like you're saying, like, okay, squirrels, it's like, I don't know where is the passion. I forgot where is the passion, and really I will need it as soon as possible. So
you know what we can do? We can break that into excitement and passion. The passion is still there, the excitement, not so much.
but sometimes we confuse those.
The, exactly. Because, like, I wear myself out working, thinking that, yes, I can do this, just not all in one day. And I try to get it done all in one day, and I wear myself out, and I have to recover. And it takes me multiple days because, yeah,
And that's another thing when we are talking about aligning with goals. We decide, no, I am going to do it as fast as possible, and I'm going to fix it right now. and we don't realize that that is going to take some time, and it's going to be like, and sometimes we are like, for example, let's take the example that you were doing, cleaning and organizing and cleaning all the clutter and all of that in your dad's place. And you were doing that, and you started with a lot of passion, like, wow, I will have the opportunity to find something that I want in my house. And suddenly it's like, okay, but this is, I am taking days off, I am working 12 hours per day doing this and cleaning everything. Where is the passion? Why I am doing this?
Well, once again, we have to go back, we have to split out excitement and passion. I mean, like I say, the passion is still there to get this place organized so that I can get some of that stuff over here. The excitement for doing the work is not there, quote unquote, especially when I've exhausted all of my energy over at dad's old place.
Mm.
And I come back over here and it's like, I need to get to work. So yeah, it's incredible. And then yeah, we're not talking about masculinity, I don't think. I think this is a human condition. I don't know, maybe the masculine part is go, go, hurry, hustle, let's get it done now. I'm not sure.
Yes, I believe that's part of, at the end, we decide that we want to do it. And because it's not exactly our work, we think that we are supposed to do it as soon as possible. But we don't realize that it's also a project and it's part of your job. And sometimes I like this example that of what you are doing with this cleaning the clutter in your dad's house, because sometimes that happens to us, to all of us. I am focused, I have my business or I have my job and I am working as an employee here, and if I start to do something else, I forget that that is also part of a job, that can be also part of the project. And if I don't take care of myself and start to realize that, okay, what I am doing and why I am doing what I am doing, suddenly I am so, I lost the passion, I lost the enthusiasm here. I am really exhausted. I don't know what else to do. And it's like, I don't really care if this house is burned or I can fix everything. Why that start to happen? It's part of the alignment that we don't have, that we don't take it as a job and start to realize, like, okay, as a job I will do a meditation before, I will connect with my idea of why I want to do that. I am going to be reminding myself during the time, giving some thoughts, what are other things that we can be doing in that process to become better and to do it okay.
And in my case, working really hard at not beating myself up because things are going much slower than I thought they would.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah, I'm not even going to guess which side of the yin yang symbol that one's on. So, yeah.
So, and when we connect with the purpose, what we are doing with purpose and sensing the purpose is, okay, why I am doing what I'm doing, and with purpose is something important, because there is a lot of people that confuses this, that thinks that purpose is something that there's only one purpose in my life and that's it, and I have to write it, and until I find that one thing, I am going to be like happy and I'm going to understand why I'm here on earth. Uh, and I want to take out some of that stress that we create to ourselves, thinking about purpose as the one thing and the only thing that is going to change your life forever. Uh, but what happens if you start to put a purpose to the little things that you are doing and start to connect to the why? Okay, I am going to clean the clutter in my dad's house because I want this, and this is the purpose. These are the things that I am going to do in that place. I am going to continue working with individuals and with corporations and companies in the energetic side because I want to create this environment and I want to help people with this. And it's like, okay, those things maybe in the even the purpose is something different. Uh, but you can feel yourself like purposeful, like you are doing it because you have a purpose.
Hmm. No, that's a good point. So, why I'm doing something is connected to a purpose. Hmm. That's a cool idea. It's like I hadn't really considered why and purpose, they kind of go together. It's like my why gives me a purpose. Hmm, that's pretty awesome.
And we start to connect that with this, with our inner power. We can start to find like, okay, maybe the passion is having a problem with the enthusiasm, but if I connect again with the why of why I'm doing that, I connect with the purpose of that, suddenly I have extra energy. And suddenly it's like, oh, yeah, that's the reason I'm doing this. That's the reason I have to take another 5 days to make it happen. Uh, and suddenly you feel like, okay, I am not losing my time. I want to do this. I am supposed to call to do this. Yeah, but there is another purpose. Maybe it's not that big as this one, but uh, there is a purpose on doing this, and that for me connects a lot with being present.
Yeah. So it's like the overall purpose of my life is spiritual growth. I have a big passion for that. And I have a house, which has its own purpose and its own why and its own yard work. And then there's family. And then there's husband and brother and um, lots of other things that have purposes and passions behind those: woodworking, metalworking. Yeah. So that's not just one thing I'm designed for, not one complete and totally encompassing purpose that why I'm here.
And I love to connect this with the idea of what is the intention that we have. So we create the why and understand the why. And from there we can start to decide like, okay, let's understand what is the intention. And why intention is important. Because all the feelings that we develop and create because of something, for example, the cleaning the clutter is something that I know that is there is some people that likes to do that. I don't like to be cleaning the clutter, and that's not something that I love to do. There's some people I know some people that they love it to do it, but what I am saying with that is if I don't like it and I have to do it, okay, the purpose is want to have a clean space where I can work and I want to feel better and I want to feel fulfilled and other things. That's maybe the why, and you connect with that idea. Then you start to find like, okay, what is the intention? Today, I want to connect with the intention. My intention today is to, I don't know, to
Find
be,
find 6 more square feet of floor. That could be the intention for today.
or it can be only organized, be organized, as simple as that.
True.
And something that I like about finding a word like that is you can be like, oh, I need to be organized. The problem with that idea is that you are connecting from the lack, and you are connecting from the idea of, oh, I need to, and that is so hard, and I don't want to, and I. So the problem with thinking about need is that. But if I move to the world like I am organized, I feel empowered.
And I've also tried to replace need with get to. I get to do this today instead of I need to do this today. So yeah, I am or I get to. I, yeah,
Those words can change completely the purpose and everything that you're going to do. It's like, okay, I am organized, and that's the reason I am doing this. I am power, and that's the reason I am doing this. I am clean. That's the so like any word that you want to connect with that is going to help you with that. So when we're talking about igniting our power, um, unleashing the personal power, some of the actionable steps or goals that we want to talk right now is first identify what are the passions, what activities, interests you have on that thing that you want to create. And once again, I am talking about the topic that you okay, I have a project that I need to do and I get to do. Identify the passions, start to identify like what are the activities, what are the interests, what is going to bring me joy on that process, what is going to activate my enthusiasm on that area. And that's where we connect exactly what you were saying, passion and enthusiasm. That can be something different. Okay, let's ignite the enthusiasm. Identify what are the things that can help me when I am not feeling that I want to finish this job.
and in that case, then if we can align with our purpose and like it's a lofty word, but mission, the personal mission for that thing. Um, yeah, we get to align with align the passions with the purpose. I think if what is it? If we figure out what our purpose is for doing that, then we can make the passions go in with all of that.
Third, there is something that we forget when we are so focused on one thing, and it's our physical well-being. Uh,
I
we
lost a lot of last week because I forgot about the well-being.
Exactly, and that's the reason we are talking here. It's like, and we are being very open to everyone. A few weeks ago, like a couple of months ago, we were talking about clearing the clutter and how that helps us to have better vision and have better direction. Now we are telling you, okay, we have been experiencing those clutter in our lives. Now we are working on that in that area specifically. And what is happening? Okay, physical well-being is something that we forget when we are doing something that we are supposed to do, we need to do, and we didn't put the passion or maybe the purpose to do that, to understand exactly how to fix it. It's like, oh, we are so focused on that 5 days later or 1 week later or 2 weeks later, we are like exhausted and burnt out.
Exactly. And then challenging goals. Hmm. I think decluttering is challenging enough. Oh, but yeah, the plan. And that was something that I have to remember regularly is what's my plan? Why am I doing this, and this, and then what order? So yeah, and self discipline. Yeah,
And the idea with that one challenging goals is we have to secure that they are aligned with our purpose, and that's all the topic today is about passion and purpose. Because if you don't align that with the goals that you have, you are going to feel like, I don't know why I'm doing this. Uh,
squirrel.
yeah. And the last one is practice self-discipline. There are some habits and routines that you have to develop to secure that you are taking care of your energetic masculinity and everything that you have, all your energy management and everything, and you are setting boundaries.
Yes.
So it was so quick. We're at the end of the program today. Thank you, William. Thank you, everyone that was listening to us today. This show can also be heard on Spanglish Radio Network. Please check out spanglishworld.ca for all the news and programming. Spanglish World, watch it, hear it, read it, download it, and leave it. See you next time. Bye.